Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
How you kids doing? Cleaned up Cappy, got a haircut, took a shower, shaved. Now looking damn pretty. Asshole, I have a few important items for you to kindly review. Please keep me anonymous. I would like a YouTube response on the topics listed below. I've been watching your videos reading Captain Capitalism for about a year, and I think you give excellent advice. I contacted you late last year about consultation, but had an unexpected bill. Guys, I don't know what happened this month, okay? But all of you just got diarrhea of the mouth, and it's costing you a lot of money. I'm making a lot of money, but it still agitates the fuck out of me. Get to your fucking question right fucking now, and then we can move on in our lives. But if you want to pay $100 an hour to dilly-dally and twiddle your twat, we can do that. God almighty, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what's been this past month. And third or fourth paragraph, you finally get to it. Save yourself some fucking money. Get to the point. I should just learn. This is really an exercise. This is a challenge I have to. This is my problem. I need to learn to smile and just accept I'm making more money. I should detach myself from some kind of care or concern that people might be succinct and get to the fucking point so we all don't die of old age. I'm going to make the same amount of money no matter what. So, that's the only public service announcement you're going to get. Be succinct. Or not. Or not. My biggest question since I graduated from college, how do I get the girls? Just kidding, I've been out of college for nearly 2 years and have no use for the vagina since I am gay. Oh, he's gay, all right. Here are my questions. I'm looking to get out of my current job at a large United States bank. As a job that sounds boring as all hell. That just sounds horrible. Oh my God, that sounds horrible. As the bank is dicking around with my salary, yes, that bank would. I know that bank. And the fact that it's a terrible work environment, no one outside of my department knows what the hell I do here. I'm interviewing for new jobs, but I keep getting no offers from hiring managers since I've been told more than once that my background is very unique compared to other applicants. Yeah, it means you don't have you got this one job for this one skill, and it doesn't go anywhere else. And dude, it's engineering or go home. Computer programming or go home. Do you have a good degree? Do you? You don't. I know you don't. You know why? Because you keep applying for jobs and now you're contacting me because you just get your ass back in school. I don't even have to ask what your degree is. It's probably in something bullshit. You may not even have a degree, which is better than having a worthless degree. But it's pointless. This is your life. This is your life if you have a worthless degree or, well, no degree at all, but then inevitably you have work experience. And this is definitely going to be your life in banking. Keep getting no offers from hiring managers, as I've been told, compared to other applicants, and that while impressive, my background and current skill set is not easily transferred to most of the run-of-the-mill corporate jobs. I'm really itching to change jobs sooner than later, so if I give you my LinkedIn profile, which is basically my digital array, will you look at it and let me know what, if anything, needs to be fixed? Well, where is it? Did you provide me the link to your thing? Here, let's take a look. Now I gotta fucking log in. Sign in. Remember my sign-in password. I'm gonna guess what's wrong with your resume is there's no good degree on it. Okay, your degree is in communications. Thank you, very clear. Good night. Good night, everybody. AssholeConsulting.com. No, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Good night, everybody. There's your problem. Go back to school. You got your prereqs out of the way. And you went to a shitty school, by the way. An overpriced shitty school. Who goes to that school? I gotta know. You have no skills. None. All these shit jobs you've been doing, you could have done that in the 6th grade, man, because they don't require that much math. Will you take a look at him and let me know if anything I need to fix? Yeah, you got a crappy degree, so that I will attract HR disses and low intelligence. So that it will attract HR disses and low intelligence hiring managers just enough to land me an offer at a new company. Once that happened, I could take it. Dude, just go become a bartender. Go work some manual labor. Go, go work as a lineman. Go apply for late night something. Go find some of those jobs that no one wants to do. Contact Seth Himes at indemandcareer.com. Go learn digital marketing. Go do anything but keep applying for these damn jobs. Don't apply for corporate jobs, I mean. Just go find a damn job that pays these. Go become a waiter. Unemployment's very low. They're looking for people. These aren't going to be glorious jobs, but the problem is you're going to go find another corporate job. It's going to fucking suck dick. It's going to really suck dick. Because you don't have a degree. And then you need, in the meantime, while you are working and supporting yourself and paying, you get to go back to school. Because you fucked it up the first time. And it doesn't mean you have to go to a real college and pay egregious sums of tuition. Again, Seth Himes, digital marketing careers. You can go there, MEG. You could become self-certified. You can go get a boot camp, anything. But you have no skill. You are a worthless person when it comes to your skills. You offer none. You are general labor. There's what's wrong with your resume. So you're going to waste more time dicking around with this bullshit than if you go to college, spend another 4 years, although you won't spend 4 years, probably 2 or 3 more years, and then have them beating the door down at you and have recruiters contacting you. 2, as I mentioned before, I have no use for the vagina. I'm 26 and looking to date guys around my age in this large metropolitan area. But every gay guy I meet, and I'm not into bi or trans people, is either some flaming leftist idiot or a guy who wants to date me but isn't out to other people and wants his relationships on the down low. Okay, so that's the gay community. You know why they call it gay and why every guy's happy? Because they're all getting laid by multiple people. I don't think that's why they call it gay, but I do know why they're smiling is because you have guys, and even though you are gay, you are still guys in some regards, and that is you like having sex. It's great. You guys, I've been to several gay nightclubs in your town, and everyone's having every gay nightclub I've ever been to. Like, God damn, these people are really hot. It's because they're getting laid. You think the average gay guy wants to settle down for one guy? And at your age, certainly not. Both of these options are equally repulsive to me, and while I know you are not gay, what straight guy does ballroom dance, though? This one right here. Got me laid on the straight pretty regularly. Perhaps you can put me in touch with your CPA pal Chad Elkins or TJ Martinell for advice about this, as they are both gay. He got him good. In all seriousness, I don't want to wait until my 30s to start a relationship. You might have to. Especially since my last boyfriend and I were only together 4 months and it barely qualified as a relationship to start with. I also can't move elsewhere until my property is fully renovated and rented, and I have an established work history that would lessen the risk of a move to a different state, and hopefully one with more emotionally mature people living. No, you're not going to find... No. It's in part function... Well, not in part. The majority of the reason you're not going to find anyone, well, I can't guarantee you won't find one. The reason is going to be very hard for you to find someone, no matter where you go, is your generation. All right? And just general youth, 26ers. 20-somethings are dumber than fuck. And worse, they're arrogant as fuck, too. They think that because they graduate from college, they fucking know everything. You throw in the gay lifestyle. The gay lifestyle is not really about settling down and finding a relationship. They're there, but they're the minority of the gay population. But the bigger problem is just it's your generation and just young people in general. And then your student loan debts. There's the financial component as well. You guys can't settle down and start forming families and go buy a house or anything like that right now. You guys have too much debt. And besides, everyone, this was my generation too, everyone was basically in prison until they were graduating from college, and I just want to go have some fucking fun and live life before they're old and dead and in their 30s. No one's looking to settle down. You're the minority. You are in the wrong market. It doesn't matter if you move to LA or Boys Town in Chicago or whatever the gay district is in New York or San Francisco. You can walk on human feces all you want. It'd be called Foot Feces Day. It'd be a great old time. It's not the town you're in. It's not. It's nationwide, generation-wide. So I would love to move to New Mexico or the west side of Texas, since I have read they are a libertarian paradise. The west side of Texas, there's no towns. Amarillo? I mean, yeah, they're a libertarian paradise, but there ain't no people there. But their employment situation concerns me, especially in Mexico. Do you have any advice on this? Albuquerque, maybe. Albuquerque. Come for the fun, stay because your car got stolen. El Paso, that's a shithole. It's not that bad of a shit. I liked it. But I was kind of like, what the... No, you need to read Reconnaissance Man and do some reconnaissance. But you can't because you're piss poor. No. Don't just pick up and move to, Van Horn, Texas. It's there, a map. Nice town, not a place you want to live. That's the problem you got to face. It's going to be these small, maybe small, medium-sized towns. And not a huge gay community out in these places. Libertarian, sure, but it's not like a bunch of libertarians that went there and they're philosophical libertarians that are talking about politics. No, they're just some remnants of leftover old school Americans who like being free. It's not like they've read Rothbard or Mises and are very well versed in Austrian economics. That's not going to happen. I don't even know if there's one person in Van Horn, Texas that knows what Austrian economics is, but intuitively they do. Know what freedom is. But their employment situation, do you have advice on this? Yeah, don't do that. I would sell your house where you are now and get the fuck out. Especially the people you guys voted in. Not gay community. I mean, people in your city voted in. Your state. I would get the fuck out. Yeah, so what you want, what you're going to get are two different things. I would focus your attentions and your energies towards things you do control, like getting a better degree, going back to school, getting some kind of education. Retooling your finances, not your finances, but your education, which will lead to your finances in your career. And then, dating, you're just going to have to keep trying, man. It sucks for everyone out there. Gay, straight, bi, doesn't matter. Young people are fucked in the head. 20-somethings are just plain fucked in the head, man. And you're the young millennials. I know all the old millennials, like, hey, well, don't throw us in with those guys. It's like, yeah, I suppose we shouldn't. But the young millennials, ooh. 3, I currently have $15,000 in student loans, which I'm confident I can pay back in full before I'm 35, and about $180,000 left on my mortgage, which my upstairs tenant will pay when they move in March. I plan to do a BRRR on my current property and buy another. No! Get the fuck out of this place, man! You should not be at that place! Are you nuts buying property there? Ideally, I want a multifamily property management to be my career instead of working at a bank or full-time accounting. No, you don't. Not in that town. Not in that town. Dude, I'd be selling my property and getting the fuck out is what I would be. I'd sell my property for whatever capital gains you can have, pay off your student loans, and go set up shop somewhere else. Read Reconnaissance Man, okay? Go read Reconnaissance Man. You don't have to read the first half. Do read the second half. That is vital. Everybody should read the second half of Reconnaissance Man. If you don't know where you are, if you are under 30, like, I think I want to live in this shithole town and maybe invest in property, even though the city and the county will take it over and they'll tell me who I can and can't rent to. If that's you, which you are, go read the second half of Reconnaissance Man. I want to have at least a net worth of $2 million when you retire. Oh, what's that all? Well, then you should have majored in engineering, which you didn't. Other than my house, I have no assets and earn roughly $35,000 a year. In addition to accounting and small business management, I'm skilled in home repair. I've done most of the repair work on my property myself. That's going to help you out. If it does not need to be permitted for. Oh, you live in such a shitty town. What do I need to do from now until the next 3 decades or so to make the goal of retiring rich materialize? 1, knock it off with this dude bro, dumbass bull. Dude, I need $2 million. That. You don't control that. What you need to do is get out of where you are. You don't own your property in that town, in that state. You don't. The city does. Okay? And then you need to figure out where you're going to go next. Thus, again, reading the second half of Reconnaissance Man. Now, I could give you the standard ones: Florida, Tennessee, Texas, Nevada, South Dakota. I do also like Arizona and Utah and other places that are low taxes in general, though they may have a state income tax. Washington State is another one. I think New Hampshire. There's nothing there. Right? So you need to get out. Okay, you've been in this zone way too, too much of my younger self, where I was in Minneapolis way too long, and I was like, I'm going to buy property, I'm going to do that. No, you need, I wish I had myself when I was younger, right? You need to get out of your own Minneapolis, because it is just as shitty as Minneapolis. You need to get out of your own Minneapolis and go into a nice, warm southern climate where there are no state income taxes, and there's economic growth, and it's not a fucking leftist shithole, okay? Restart there. You could buy a property, rental property at a new place, but you gotta make sure you want to live there. You gotta also make sure that there's jobs there. But none of this fucking shit is going to matter until you get some goddamn skills. And no, you're not gonna go the property route and become some multi-million-dollar real estate guy flipping houses. And you might be able to like have a house bought and paid for, and in inflationary dollars you might have $2 million 30 years from now. But it's not going to happen in that shithole town you're in right now. And I think what you should do, you hit the reset button, and fuck your love life, dude. Fuck your love life. Okay, just fuck that. Don't even worry. It's not going to happen. So if it happens, it's going to be outside your control. Someone's going to like you. And, you know, throw some lines out there and be done with it. But you're going to liquidate your house. You don't have to do any of this. Sell your house. Pay off your debts. Okay, not in that order. Go back to school. Figure out what you want to go and get some kind of skill or trade. That's good. If you are that good of a carpenter, I would start applying for carpentry positions. That's what I would do and make more money. If that's not it, then you're going to have to come up with something else where you go back and get some kind of skill or education. I'm going to leave that up to you. And this is a 2 to 3 year plan. If I were you, I would get out of that town. Liquidate your house, take whatever cash you can, pay off your student loans, and then in the meantime, either use those proceeds to go skill yourself up somewhere. I think you'd be able to find something a lot cheaper for a legitimate skill that'll earn you more money. And then use that maybe as a down payment for a future place down the road at a place you'd like to visit. In the meantime, before you go and sell the house, you know, I know you're probably living in it, so hold on to the house until you're ready to move. You have to do some kind of reconnaissance, man. You got to figure out where you're going to go, right? So start applying for other jobs. Again, I'd say security guard. What about the military? Why is no one ever listening to me about the military? Get a game plan together, new education, new career. Start exploring this country and figure out where you want to go. And then once you figure out where you want to go and you have a new education, you have a new career, and you're ready to move, sell that fucking place and get the fuck out. And then go buy maybe a better place, whatever place, just a place where it isn't going to be taxed away and confiscated by the government. Okay? That's what I would do. But your long-term, and there's no guarantee, I can almost guarantee you're not going to have $2 million. You're not. You're just not. Because you said, I want a chick with big tits and 6'3", not 6'4", not 6'2", big tits, 6'3", red hair, and her name is Jasmine. Out of your control. All right? But you're going to have a happier life going to nicer climates, more favorable capitalistic climates, where you get to keep most of your money by getting out of this shithole. And there's no opportunity, none. Unless you're a swipple married white guy or white gal, or a diversity hire, there's no opportunity in your town. None. Not for someone with hustle. And I would almost look at carpentry. Maybe you could work carpentry or something like that. If you're looking to make a little bit more money than the paltry $35,000 you're making there. If you're willing to go work on construction sites way out in the middle of freaking nowhere in hostile environments, you'll make a hell of a lot more. But no, I wouldn't be throwing any more money into your mortgage. I mean, keep the property in shape, certainly, but get the hell out. You should be on it. In other words, your long-term plan is an exit strategy from the place you're currently living. And before you leave, you should have a very clear idea or already have achieved what your new career and skill is going to be. So you could apply for jobs to the next place you're going to go, and you're going to find a place. You'll have done your reconnaissance, figure out where you're going to go after that. So that when you sell your house, you know where to go, and you're never coming back. Don't ever. I mean, you could come back and visit, but I'd never come back. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, AsselConsulting.com. Check out all the links below. 2 books, guys. Reconnaissance Man. And oh, by the way, Poor Richard's Retirement. You're dumber than fuck thinking you need $2 million to retire. Poor Richard's Retirement. Read that. Life-changing, blah, 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 because I'm a fucking genius. And no, I'm not being arrogant, cocky, or funny. That's some genius fucking bullshit there that I wrote. And the whole world, I might even have a copy of it. Do I? No, I don't have a copy of it here. Got a copy of The Way of... Speaking of gay author. Jack Donovan. Good book, though. All right, see you guys later. Toodles.